Hey everybody, I'm back again for yet one more review. As in my last review, I promised I would be doing a 7-pot Jonah. So that's what I've got right here. Like I said, this guy he's a big boy. Nice and round and yeah, nice and fat. Hopefully it won't have any mold in it. So I already explained my mold issues before. So yeah, get one more nice little view of it here. I'm about to cut it open and we can have a look on the inside and see what it looks like on the inside here. I'm going to try to save some seeds out of this one because this is a pretty good looking pod. Get that rest of that stem off of there. Alright, let me move the camera down. Alright. Guess everybody can see it there. Okay. Cut it open here. Oh yeah, we are in luck. Nice looking on the inside there. No mold, so I will definitely cut out some seeds here. Just glistening with oil. So not a whole lot of placenta in this one. That butch tea that I did in the last video, that thing was just full of placenta. This doesn't have near that amount of placenta, but it does have a lot of oil in it. So I don't doubt that this one's going to be a scorcher still. So let me get some seeds out of here. Get some of the seeds out so I can grow these out next year. I'm quite fond of these Jonahs, so I'll definitely be growing these next year. Hopefully this one will taste as good as some of the other ones that I've been munching on already. Got enough out of, well, this one has the majority of seeds in it, so I guess I'll do a few more. Don't want to take all of them out because there's a lot of placenta that's covering these guys up. So I don't want to take away from the heat of this pod. Let's see, a few more. They're like way back there. Don't quite want to come out now. Alright. That's a decent amount of seeds. It should be enough for me. So, alright, well, here's both halves again. Put them back up there. Still was able to keep most of the placenta intact with this guy. Put the halves back together. Come back up here. Notice I'm sporting my greatness t-shirt here. Gotta support the big blue. Anyway. Alright, this is going to be a mouthful. Nice and sweet. Very good flavor right out the gate. It's a lot to chew. Pod's got such a fruitiness to it. I just love those 7-pot flavors. It's got to be one of my favorite tasting pods. It's really attacking the back of the throat right now. Back of the throat, in the salivary glands. It's about equal on both of them. It's like, making it a little bit hard for me to talk right now. Yeah, it's really hitting it. But the flavor, yeah, it's. I've had a regular 7-pot from Romy 6, and I just love the flavor of the 7-pots. They've got such an excellent flavor to them. Highly recommend them for that alone. I mean, this guy, it's really building in the heat. I knew when I picked this one, and it's a huge pod, and all the Jonahs that I've had so far, they've been pretty hot in their own. So this one's going to be pretty hot, and it's still building pretty hard, really hard right now. I think this one's going to make it tough for me to breathe, because it's already burning pretty good when I breathe. Eyes are getting a little watery now. Yeah, the heat just keeps building. It's getting strong. Excuse me. Yeah, this one's really attacking the back of my throat. I gotta say that this is like already getting up there with brain strain and Barack pour as far as the heat goes. Yeah, this sucker is mean. Oh. Nose is starting to really run. I'm already getting a little bit of stomach burn going on here. I hope that's not a bad sign for me. I hope that's not a bad omen for what's about to come for me in the next few hours. Follow my normal routine. I've eaten half of my peanut butter sandwich already. Drank half a glass of milk already, but the buffering's not helping so far. It's burning. This guy is hot. It's the hottest pod that I've picked off of my plants, and it's, like I said, it's already equaling, I think, the Barack pour and the brain strain. Like I said, I knew when I picked this one was going to test me, and it's testing me right now. Oh, it hurts to breathe. Oh man. Oh, definitely. I hope the plants I grow off of this pod next year are going to produce pods just like this one, because this is what I want in a super hot. Excellent flavor and just heat that just comes right at you and just burns you up good. Oh man, that hurts. It hurts to breathe. I got a tear coming out my eye now. Ugh. This isn't a slow building heat either. This was right out the gate, punch you right in the face kind of heat. Oh, excuse me. It's nice. I got a bug crawling across my laptop. Nice. I'm not getting a bad aftertaste out of it so far. I just did a burp and didn't have any bad aftertaste like I did with the Butch tea. Oh, whew. Yeah. So excellent flavor to this pod. Excellent heat. Oh, I got drool going like crazy right now. Oh man, cheeks are getting a little bit red off of it. I'm breathing really heavy right now too, which I don't want to do because it hurts, but just can't help it. I'll wipe my mouth. I've got drool coming out of my mouth here. This is up there in the heat that I was getting out of that yellow brain strain that I've talked about in some of my other videos. Oh, really strong heat. hopefully, I think I'm able to handle this one a little bit better than I did when I ate the yellow brain. Hopefully you're not going to see me go running for the bathroom soon. The burn in the stomach's it's about the same as where it started, so it's not getting worse, so that's a good thing. We'll see what happens here in about 30 minutes or so. Oh, that burn on the throat is just killing me right now. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh man, I hope I can get some more pods just like this. I'm starting to collect them now so I can make a sauce out of them. So pods with this kind of heat, that would be excellent for a sauce. I'm kind of excited now. I've gotten two pods in a row here that I've done reviews for that I haven't had mold in. So hopefully my mold issues will start to be behind me. Who knows? But yeah, this. Whew. I don't have a whole lot to say about this pod beyond that it's just killing me right now. Got so much saliva buildup, so much mucus, it's like all clogging the back of my throat right now. Just still, the heat, it's I'd say it's leveled off by right now, but saying it's leveled off is by no means saying that it's stopping, because here's another tear coming down my eye. Because it is brutal right now. Oh, yeah. My other Jonahs I ate were not like this one. This one's whew, on a whole other level. Got a couple of other pods that aren't quite this big, but they're nice and fat, so hopefully they'll pack the same type of heat that this one has. They're pretty close to this size, but they're not nearly as long as this one was. About as fat as it, but not nearly as long. And you know, for this one not having a whole lot of placenta in it, it's very surprising how much heat it's got. It had a ton of oil in it, so I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. Let me get back to where it's burning at. If I haven't made it very clear to you by now, it's burning very bad in the back of my throat. Salivary glands, top of my tongue a little bit. Lips have a slight burn to them. Roof of my mouth is actually doesn't have any burn at all. It's all relegated to the lower half of my mouth. Endorphin rush is pretty good on this one right now. I'm enjoying the endorphin rush I'm getting out of it. Got the quivery feeling all over my face, lightheadedness, and just kind of a nice euphoric feeling to it. Very nice endorphin rush out of this one. Reminiscent of what I got out of the Barack pour. Not quite as strong as I got out of the Barack pour, but it's pretty reminiscent of it. Comes another tear. Yeah, my eyes are watering good. Nose, I don't have to blow my nose yet, so I'm drooling again. No reason to be drooling off of that one, but I did. Go figure. Serve you all some comedic relief. Yeah, it's starting to subside now. Heat's not quite as bad. The leveling's gone off and starting to go on the down slope. The heat on the back of my throat is not near as bad now, so breathing, if you can tell, is not nearly as labored as it was. Still, I still actually have a sweetness in the aftertaste out of this pod, so definitely think I need to put 7 pots, almost any 7-pot variety, excuse me, on the top of my list for flavor. Tons of flavor in the 7 pots, especially this and the Jonah, which I just did in the regular 7-pot. They've got the best flavor of all the 7 pots I've had, but very, very good flavor. I would definitely love to make a sauce out of these, which I hope I can get enough mold-free pods to do so, because this would go very well in a sauce, and it would make a very hot sauce. Still got a lot of mucus production going on in the back of the throat. It's not letting up. I'm not sure how much more I can say on the pod. I've said pretty much all there is. All that's left to do right now is to see how long it's going to take for it to get about half of the strength that it was. It's still about 3/4 of where it was before. face, my cheeks aren't quite as red as they were previously, so that's starting to go down. Got an itch in my eye. Better not use my index finger. That would not be good. Y'all don't want to hear me screaming like a baby because my eyes are burning. It's not fun. Let's see. We're about to half of the strength that it was, but it may not have lasted. The burn may not have lasted a whole heck of a long time, which most of them haven't been doing that for me lately. But man, this really, it's higher than those pods that I tested from Romy 6. It really was hotter than those. This one, first one that really just hurt me pretty good, and it punched me in the face right out of the gate. It really did. So yeah, I highly recommend the 7-pot Jonahs. The productivity of the plant is actually really good. I think I've got, I don't know, maybe 35, 40 pods on the plant so far. So it's a really good producer as well, and makes some big monster pods with a lot of heat. So if you're looking for something on your next grow list for next year, I highly recommend the Jonah. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully my stomach is not going to start killing me in about 30 minutes. I'll post in the description if it does. So right now we're doing okay. Stomach's all right. Mouth burning subsiding. So hope you guys enjoyed the review. Have a good night.